This is my old headset, and if you can't tell already, it's kind of messed up. I bought this thing off Amazon for like 30 Canadian dollars, and it served me well for like 4 whole years. Until one day, it just decided to snap on me, and I've been left with a dangling ear cup for all my games and Zoom calls. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention the super beneficial gamer lighting that you can't even see anyways. Okay, for real though, this thing looks ridiculous and it's been uncomfortable. I've been putting up with it for 4 years and now it's finally broken. Naturally, I watch a lot of reviews on YouTube and I had a headset in mind that would fit my budget. The Razer Blackshark V2x retails for around 80 Canadian dollars and 60 US dollars. Overall, I have a couple things to say about this headset. I don't have a whole lot to compare it to, but after using it for a couple of days, I've noticed a significant problem with this headset that I want to talk about. But before I can get to that, I want to get some other stuff out the way. Okay, so this headset also comes with support for their emulated surround software, and usually emulated surround software is just junk, but in this case it definitely helps you hear footsteps and whatnot a lot better, but remember that it won't be as good as one of those USB sound cards, for example. But those are usually only included in more expensive headsets anyway. It also comes with a nice soft carrying pouch, which is cool, I guess. So let's talk about the build here for a sec. It is a budget headset, so don't expect a whole lot. It is mostly plastic, but it does feel nice. It also comes with a clicky mute button for the mic and a volume knob that feels decent. It also kind of snaps into place when it's at 50%, just so you know when it's at exactly 50%. Of course, it's got a mic that you can move and adjust however you want, except it's not removable, which I find annoying because I'm not even going to be using it very often, if at all, because I have a separate mic, and even if I was going to be using it, I want to get it out of my way at times. Okay, so this headset uses a 3.5mm headphone jack that you can plug directly into your phone or anything else, assuming it has a headphone jack, that is. But of course, your PC actually splits this connection into two different jacks, one for your mic and one for the output, so that you can actually hear. So they actually include a splitter cable for that. Of course, you can adjust the height on this thing. It's attached to like these two metal rods, which after reading a review, apparently you might be able to bend it if you wanted to, but I don't think that would be a problem unless you're like fighting with your headset or something. I don't know what you're doing with your headset nowadays. It also comes with a pretty long cables. I measured around 4 feet without the additional splitter cable and another 5 feet with it, so yeah, that's definitely good enough for me. And when it comes to comfort, I would say it does a good job. It's lightweight, I think around 240 grams, and the ear cups are this nice breathable memory foam. It keeps decent noise isolation. I can still kind of hear my fan in the background, but again, I didn't expect it to blow me away. The clamping force on this is also really good. It won't fall off under normal use, but I've noticed that when I use it for a really long time, there's a point under my ear that seems to get a little annoyed, but I just kind of move my ear cup around for a sec and it goes away for a while until it inevitably comes back a while later. I also wear computer glasses with these and it hasn't made a difference in the comfort, so that's good. Okay, so once you plug in your new headset, you want to head on over to Razer 7.1 surround sound site and you want to download their software. I already have it downloaded. I'm just going to open it. And once you open your software, it's going to ask you to plug in that code you unlock from the box. And you're just going to have to select your output device as your new Razer headset. And once you're done that, you can just turn it on. You can turn on your surround sound, you can turn it off. But of course, you don't have to have this giant window open all the time. It will open up with Windows and you could just go down here, press it, and you can turn it on and off from here. So that's really useful. Okay, so that finally brings me to the mic test, which is what I've been wanting to talk about. Okay, so this is going to be the mic test for the Razer Blackshark V2x, and immediately it just sounds like it's in a tin can. I don't, I'm not, yeah, I'm not really happy with the mic, mostly because I expected more, because I've seen other reviews, and theirs don't sound like it's in a tin can. So I don't know what's wrong with it. Maybe, okay, maybe it's like you're looking at the booster and you're going, okay, maybe it's the boost. But the second I turn on the boost, you're not going to hear me. Look. Hello? I bet you can barely hear me. I'm going to yell just so you can hear me. This is me literally yelling. So this is me talking normally. So yeah, it doesn't sound that great with the boost off. So, okay, let's try putting it close to my face, but with the boost down. So here we go. Hello? This is me with the mic close to my face, and you're probably noticing that it sounds really bad. So I'm just gonna put it back to where it was so I don't break anyone's eardrums. But why I'm so lost is because my friend bought the same headset and his mic sounds fine. I'm just gonna show you what his sound like. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into a call with my friend who has the same exact mic as me, except he has his own splitter cable, so I'm not sure if that'll make a difference, but we'll see. Okay, just say you like chickens.
I like chickens. I like cock.
You like, okay, well, what else do you like?
Pizza's pretty good.
Say how you got
Uh,
40 kills in Valorant.
oh, I got 40 kills one time in Valorant. I played Phoenix. That was pretty cool.
Now start typing.
Okay, I'm gonna type. I am typing.
Okay, thank you for your assistance.
Bye.
Okay, so his mic sounds considerably better than my Razer mic. So I'm here thinking maybe it has to do with the splitter cable that they ship you. Maybe the one they ship you isn't that great. So, by the way, I've tried to plug it into the front and I've tried updating my drivers. That hasn't helped. So, I landed on the conclusion that I should try plugging it into my phone without the splitter cable, just directly into my phone, because it comes with the combo jack. So if I can eliminate that splitter cable by plugging it just directly into my phone, maybe that'll give me different results. I'm using the Razer Blackshark V2x mic on my phone without the splitter cable, and I have my fan on in the background. I'm going to start typing now. I'm gonna press down on my mouse as well. I've now turned off the fan, and I'm gonna start typing again. Just typing, and I'm gonna start clicking as well on my mouse. So yeah, that was without the splitter cable on my phone. I'm gonna turn on my fan again. Just walking around, and yeah, that's it. So yeah, that was significantly better, and that's what it's supposed to sound like. I've also tried it on my laptop, which also has a combo jack, so I don't need a splitter, and that also sounds miles better than if I used the splitter on my PC. So now I switched over to the laptop combo jack, which, as you can see here, it's not a splitter, it's just one single combo jack, and it's running at 90% volume with 0 boost, so it seems to be doing fine here. So I mentioned earlier about other YouTubers and them saying that the mic is good. So I'm just going to show you Random Frank P's video and Hardware Canucks, Dimitri from Hardware Canucks' video.
Okay, so now we switched over to the V2X, as you can see here, plugged into the front I.O. on my PC. So this is how it sounds, and again, just a quick little typing, clicking in the background test, but it's going to do an okay job at picking it up, obviously, just because.
Now we're listening to the $59 Blackshark V2X plugged into the same motherboard, exactly the same settings as the other microphones, so they do sound identical. And yeah.
Again, just to put it into reference, this is what my mic sounds like, which is not good. So after all of that, after testing the mic over and over again, after looking at reviews, I landed on the conclusion that the splitter cable is the culprit. But after looking at Random Frank P's video again, you can kind of see that he actually does use their provided splitter cable. So now here I am, just confused as to what it could be. Maybe it's my PC, maybe my audio drivers. I don't know what it is, but for some reason my mic just decides to sound like a piece of garbage, I guess. And it's not even just mine actually. I've googled this issue, and apparently others are having the same problem. You can see on this forum post in the Linus Sector forum. And I read this guy's post. He says he has the same problem. It sounded bad, but then he tested it on a different computer with more modern audio hardware, which I guess he just had a better motherboard or something. Maybe he had a better DAC. I don't know. And it says it sounded more than good. So, and he apparently even tried using the back of his own PC instead of the front, and it worked as expected. He seems to have had an older motherboard, which might have been the problem. But again, I've tried the front as well, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong. Just something to keep in mind when purchasing this headset, I guess. Not only that, but after watching Dimitri's video, this long-term review, which I recommend you watch, you might find some other stuff that you want to watch out for. But I want to bring up, he talks about the splitter cable. Of course, I'm not going to show you the entire video, but you can check that out yourself. I'll leave the link to all my references in the description below. But basically, he says that the splitter cable gets really loose over time. And even if it doesn't come off, like let's say you accidentally kick it, even if it doesn't come all the way off, you might get unbalanced left and right audio if it's like halfway off, which is just unfortunate. This splitter cable is definitely something to watch out for. So yeah, something to keep in mind before buying these headphones, I guess. The splitter cable seems to be the culprit because, again, my friend uses a different splitter and his is fine, like I showed you. It works fine when I also just don't use the splitter cable at all, like on my phone. But then again, in Random Frank P's video, he clearly seems to be using the included splitter, so who knows, maybe it's a combination of the splitter, and maybe it also depends on the hardware you have it plugged into. Either way, hopefully you find this video helpful, and thanks for watching.